I'm Lisa Raleigh, and this is your wake-up call. Keep it real, powered by Ned Group Life. Let's make it happen. Welcome to Keep It Real. Today I'm going to be joining Megan Harker in her amazing kitchen, where she's going to be showing me how to make some low-fat and luscious recipes. Megan, is it really possible that low-fat food can taste delicious?
Absolutely, Lisa. You can take any recipe and take the fat food ingredient out of the recipe and change it into something low-fat and luscious. For instance, if you have a recipe that calls for cream, leave out the cream and use low-fat milk.
And what are we going to be making today?
Today we've got on the menu low GI, walnut and sweet potato rolls, which are really easy to make. Butternut soup with a difference. It'll have saffron and chili in it. And we're going to make balsamic strawberries. Well, it's not very easy to find healthy options in the shops, especially if you're buying convenience foods. So if you make your food from scratch, healthy options are really easy to do.
Perfect. Well, should we get started?
Sure. We're going to make, from scratch today, we're going to make sweet potato and walnut rolls. And we're going to start with some flour. So we've got some normal cake flour, 225 grams. And then we've got 225 grams of nutty wheat flour. And we're going to add a packet of instant yeast to that. And at the same time, we're going to add some sweet potato that we have just merely grated, raw sweet potato. And please leave the skin on, because that's the healthy part. All right?
So you need that's where you get the low GI from the whole wheat flour and then also the sweet potato.
Correct. Okay. And then we're adding about 3 tablespoons of chopped walnuts. Okay. Don't forget the salt, otherwise it tastes like cardboard. So we need these are half teaspoons, so we need about 2 teaspoons of salt in there. Then we're going to add some warm water out the tap, just to mix this all together and to activate the yeast. Okay. Don't forget the oil. We need about 2 tablespoons of oil. You can add olive oil if you want to, or canola oil if you really want to be low fat or luscious. Okay, because we've used a sweet potato, you might find that the dough might be a little bit wet. Do you know how to knead bread, Lisa? Give me your hands and you put a little bit of flour on there. Okay. And you take up the flour as you go. All right. Okay. And just get in there and pretend you're giving your husband a massage. We have to let the dough rise. Okay. Now, generally, you would put it in a bowl with some oil and let it stand for about an hour or 2 to let it rise. But here at Gecko, we're going to teach you how to cheat. We're going to take your ball of dough and put it inside there. We're going to squeeze all the air out of it. And then we're going to pop it into a bowl of warm water. And within 15 to 20 minutes, your dough will have risen. And what we're going to do is now we're going to just divide it again and again until you've got some rolls.
Did I bet you want the rolls?
That's fine. Here we go.
So now we're on to the butternut soup.
We're going to fry the onions first. Okay. And once they've been fried, we're going to add the garlic afterwards. Never fry the onions and garlic together, because the garlic, if it burns, it goes bitter. And then as the onions are just becoming a little bit translucent, we're going to add some garlic. You can stir that in. We're going to add 2 pinches of turmeric to your dish. It's about 1 kilo of cooked butternut. Now you can either boil your butternut on the stove, or you can put it in the oven and roast it. We're now going to add about 1 liter of stock. And vegetable stock. You can use vegetable stock or chicken stock, whichever you like. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, just to impart some flavor. And then we're going to add a little bit of low-fat milk. We've got 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar and 1/4 cup of caster sugar. And instead of strawberries and cream, you're having strawberries and cream cheese.
Thank you so much, Megan. I think you've proven your point that low fat doesn't necessarily mean bland and boring. And now for today's financial savvy tip. Saving your money is like planting a seed. Speak to a financial advisor or planner to find a solution for your needs. And remember to check out the fantastic prizes up for grabs on our website, keepitreal.co.za. So for those watching out there, it's time to get creative in your kitchen. That's it from Keep It Real for today. See you next time. Keep It Real, brought to you by Ned Group Life. Let's make it happen.